Big day ahead tomorrow, but today's vote ended the way pretty much many people expected, with a signal of black smoke. You saw it earlier. There are no such expectations for the vote or votes tomorrow. The vacant seat of the Holy See remains vacant, and there's no shortage of people who hope that changes on Thursday. As black smoke billowed out of the chimney of the Sistine Chapel, the masses gathered in St. Peter's Square came to the realization they would need to wait at least another day to see the next pope.
Hope that it will be soon, and hope for the person that we hope for.
I wasn't sure I wanted to see it happen tonight. I'd like them to discuss it a little bit more longer.
Extra omnes.
A few hours before that black smoke rose, the 133 red-robed cardinals entered the Sistine Chapel to take part in a ceremony and vote that is steeped in history and tradition. Somewhere among these cardinals will be the next leader of the world's 1.4 billion Catholics. Will it be Cardinal Pietro Parolin, the Vatican's Secretary of State, who led the final prayer before the procession began?
Veritatis et pacis.
Will it be Cardinal Luis Tagle of the Philippines? All eyes were on him as he bowed before the altar. If elected, he'd be the first Asian pope. Other potential contenders, Cardinal Peter Erdu of Hungary, Cardinal Matteo Zuppi of Italy, and Cardinal Pierbattista Pizzaballa, the Vatican's head of Middle East affairs, all took the sacred oath today, as did Cardinal Joseph Tobin of Newark and Cardinal Timothy Dolan of New York.
Timothy Cardinalis Dolan, spondio, vovio, ac juro.
Cardinal Dolan, before going into the conclave, said he would not be surprised if it took as many as 4 days to elect the next pontiff.
People say, oh, do you have a problem choosing a candidate? I'm saying, yeah, not because there's not enough of them, but because there's quite a few of them. And so when I go through the guys that impress me, the guys I've gotten to know, the guys about whom I've consulted, the guys about whom I've read, what they said, and there'd be a half dozen or so guys that I could say, he would not be bad.
Cardinal Dolan and the other 132 cardinals now cut off from the outside world. No interviews, no phones, no communication whatsoever. They will spend the night at the Vatican guest house and will return to the Sistine Chapel tomorrow for as many as 4 votes, a process that will repeat itself until a 2/3 majority agrees on the next pope.
So folks, I won't be able to talk to you until you see the white smoke. I look forward to doing that. Keep us in your prayers.
Now, today's vote lasted more than 3 hours, and I point that out as you consider the schedule tomorrow for the Cardinals. They have Mass at 8 a.m. Rome time. Then they return to the Sistine Chapel for 1, perhaps 2 votes, and depending on the outcome, they break for lunch. And considering the way things went today, that could result in a very late lunch. At the Vatican, I'm Joe Torres, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
We know they are still getting to know each other, having important discussions, and the waiting game continues.
Joe Torres at the Vatican tonight. Joe, thanks very much. We'll see you again tomorrow.